Today's sector spotlight is going to be tech, making a big comeback on Tuesday. We have, IBM, Intel, VMware, Yahoo all blowing past estimates, good Q2 guidance. All the stocks are up huge. We have Yahoo up almost 5%, VMware up 12%, Intel up 6%. Have you missed the move in these stocks, or can you still get a quick trade here?
Well, earnings are tricky, and a lot of these stocks are up huge. Like, you're talking big numbers. You're talking VMW, which I think is very important because this was a loved sector last year, and it's been under pressure. These earnings kind of satisfy some of those just worrisome people out there, and it's up 14%. If you take a quick look at VMW, stock has been acting better. Okay, we talked about buying it here off this low or off this pivot, and now it's opening near these highs. I would not be buying VMW into 95, but if you were long some, sell some, and some traders might actually try and short it there because you saw with Riverbed, big gap up, no follow-through. I think what you also mentioned, which is important, is Intel.
Right.
Intel has been a headwind. Intel gets sold off on every earnings, and there's a lot of talk that PC is slowing, the tablet market is cannibalizing, the notebook, and this was another strong quarter.
So up 6%, what do you do?
Intel, I think, let's watch the first 30 minutes of the day. Intel has been really oversold down here. It's opening around 21. I do see some resistance. I'm not going to chase Intel today, but if it could hold higher, I do think it's in the game for some higher prices, at another point once we get a nice little pattern there.
Now, going through all these quarters, what struck out to me here is that we have, IBM saying that corporations are spending. We have Intel saying the PC market isn't dead, which led me to Hewlett-Packard or Dell. And we have both of them up about 2 to 3% today. They've been totally unloved, beaten down, especially Hewlett. For a long-term investor, is this a better place to put your money?
I don't know if it's a better place to put your money, but it could be a spot. With these earnings that are out, it definitely makes the attention go to some of these players that have been a headwind that could actually be, a wind in our back to help this market go higher. So if you want to buy Hewlett-Packard on the dip, I don't love this company, but it is on the lows. I think you have some room back to about 44, which is this major gap. So if you want to put some long-term money to work, Hewlett-Packard, Dell, they're very, very slow. But I think over time you'll get rewarded. It's just not a sexy, exciting trade.
And then real quick, we're veering away from tech, but we also had Wynn reporting killer earnings yesterday as well. Jordan recommended it on the show on Thursday. What do you want to do with the stock here right now?
Right now it's opening at new highs. We've talked trade with Wynn, LVS, even MGM. For the past 2 weeks they've been perking up. Again, you don't chase excitement. If you're in a tier 2 or tier 3, you sell some into new highs, and then you wait for the pattern to develop. Wynn has been unbelievable. We talked about buying it in here. It's now opening above that. So for Wynn, I just don't think you add to this trade here. You maybe sell some. We also talked about LVS. LVS has been perking up. This was our pivot buy. This is the professional buy. This is the buy the dip. Now it's back here. LVS might be buyable to at least this 50 area. But again, I don't like to chase exciting opens. I don't like to get involved when everyone wants it. I want to buy it properly in the base, on the dip, or on the break.